Football Sundays, the holidays, and special occasions are always the perfect reason to gather and enjoy a great meal. And that's why today I'm going to show you a recipe that will be quite the point of conversation at your next gathering. Not only are you going to impress your friends, family, and meal guests, but most importantly, you're going to impress yourself. Whoa, 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 whoa. These pulled pork sandwiches are amazing, but can you tone it down a little bit, please? Thank you. As I was saying, and today I am delighted to announce that I will be demonstrating in a thermador themed kitchen using a Thermador brand convection steam oven. So let's fire this baby up and let's get started. Oh, and by the way, go Knights. Okay, foodies, for our pulled pork recipe, we are going to begin with a 5-pound Boston butt. If you find one a little smaller or a little larger, it will not matter. Next, this is 3 cloves of fresh minced garlic. Use as much or as little as you'd like, or none. And then I also have 6 tablespoons of adobo and one of my personal favorite seasonings mixed together. My favorite seasoning is the former Mrs. Table Blend. And then 1 cup of broth. You can use vegetable, chicken, whatever you prefer, but you want 1 cup. And next, the really fun part of this pulled pork recipe is the banana leaves. You'll need a pack of those. And you'll want some chef's twine and some scissors. I am going to sear the Boston butt for a few minutes on each side. This is not necessary. You do not have to sear the meat before placing it into the convection steam oven. It's just a personal preference for me today, but I've done this several times without searing the meat first. It still comes out tender, juicy, and absolutely delicious. Okay, I've gotten my pan really hot to sear the Boston butt. I put in a few tablespoons of olive oil. And so now we're just going to sear that for a couple of minutes on each side. Okay, before wrapping our roast in the banana leaves, I like to just drizzle a little olive oil on, rub it down. And this is where I'm going to take my garlic and just put it in the cracks of the meat, spread it around. Then I'm going to take my seasoning, just nicely layer that. Nicely layer my seasoning. And give it a good rub down. You want to get all the seasoning all over this roast. Okay, so up next, we're gonna wrap this roast in the banana leaves. We have 2 really great pieces of banana leaf right here. These are pretty much standard what comes in the package that I showed you. So you'll just want to pull out 2 sheets. Next, we are going to place this roast at the end of our banana leaf, and then we are just gonna roll it all the way up. And it's okay if it breaks apart. That is not a problem. Like so. Next, you're gonna place your roast on the second banana leaf horizontally. And it's gonna be like you're wrapping a holiday gift. And then this is where the twine is going to come in. You're going to cut 2 pieces of twine, lay them vertically, and then bring your roast back over and place them on top. And then you're going to tie this up nice and tight. You're going to take 2 more pieces of twine and lay them under the roast horizontally. And this is where you're gonna neaten up these ends and get them nicely secure. Okay, our roast is neatly packaged in the banana leaf and it is now ready to go into the convection steam oven. Now, if you're wondering why a banana leaf, utilizing a banana leaf when steaming meat is a fantastic way to add flavor that is rich and earthy. The texture of the banana leaf is porous, so this allows the steam to perfectly penetrate through the leaf and into the meat, adding wonderful flavor. If you've never had meat steamed in a banana leaf before, you are certainly in for a treat. And for those of you wondering, no, it will not taste like bananas. I mean, that would be bananas. Anyways, let's load this baby up into the convection steam oven. So the final step in our quest for delectable, amazing pulled pork, we are going to put our roast inside of an aluminum pan. And this is where I take that cup of broth. Again, you can use chicken, vegetable, beef if you wanna go that route. And I just like to pour it right along the top here. This is just gonna help add amazing flavor. So today I will be using a thermador convection steam oven. We are going to place our roast on the second level in this machine. You can see a rack would go here, but as you are well aware, I love using drip pans just to make sure if anything happens during the cooking process, that mess can easily be cleaned up. So I am putting the drip pan down here at the bottom. We'll be placing our roast here on the second level, and you want to check your water levels. And as you can see, we are filled and ready to go. So our roast is loaded into the convection steam oven. Again, we're using a thermador today, but regardless of the brand or generation of steam oven that you have, we are going to be going to steam. I just love the touchpad of this convection steam oven. So you want to put your machine on steam, and then you want to adjust the temperature to 210 degrees. You're going to press start, and then you're going to come to timers, and you're going to set your machine for 4 hours. Steam mode only, 210 degrees for 4 hours. 4 hours, 0 minutes. Your convection steam oven will beep when your delicious pulled pork is ready to enjoy. Our convection steam oven has beeped. That roast is now pulled pork. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Ooh-wee, steamy. We need to let the meat rest for a bit before we open up this beautiful package and see the pulled pork inside. I prefer to just leave it here in the oven for about 20 minutes. The unveiling of the pulled pork. Our beautiful pork looks amazing. It's definitely falling apart. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Our pork has shredded beautifully, very easily. It's amazing. Now, you can serve it on sandwiches or however you prefer. Our pulled pork is now ready to enjoy. Everyone enjoys a pulled pork sandwich a little differently. Some of you like barbecue sauce. Some of you just want good old-fashioned cheese, maybe a little slaw. I myself really enjoy a pulled pork sandwich with a little pimento cheese and a little mango salsa. Enjoy this delectable treat. Happy Halloween! I hope you enjoyed today's culinary adventure. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. As always, thank you for watching. I'm Eva, the Steam Oven Diva.